do. I don't know exactly what Brother Charles is going to do. I do know this. I know he's been seeking the mind and will of the Lord to find out what he would have him to preach today. Now, I will say this to you. You know, oftentimes when we have missionaries come in, or even evangelists come in, they have messages they use at the same churches over and over and over again. It doesn't mean that God hasn't given it to them, it isn't appropriate for our church, but very rarely do we have people who come in who actually seek God's will for that particular service. I know this young man did, because I talked with him this week, and he said, Pastor, I've been searching the Lord, and I feel like God is leading me in this way. And so I'm excited to hear what God has given to Brother Gravely today. So would you please open your hearts and welcome poor boy from Alabama, Brother Charles Gravely.
All right, thank you. I didn't tell Brother Dory this, but I am from Alabama, and I used to do Chi Alpha over there at the University of South Alabama, and I spoke in several different churches, different times in Alabama, but this is the first church I've actually been invited to in Louisiana. I can come and speak, yeah. So
we'll have to get on those ministers then.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Amen.
Maybe the last. Who knows? So yeah, I work with Chi Alpha. I've been here 4.5 years. Working with Chi Alpha as an associate campus minister with Eric Truel. He's the director there. He's been here for about 60 or 70 years, I think, as a campus pastor.
Well, 24, but he's been here for 60 or 70 years.
No, he's been here about 19 years, and it's just a great honor to work with him. I live in the Chi Alpha house with Amy. I actually came to church just to make sure that she was here, just to make sure that she was coming to church. And I'm glad to see that she is here, so good job. Amy, myself, Luke actually lives there too. We have a community house. It's a house in the dorm. Girls live in the house, guys in the back, and it's just a great time of discipleship, and it's a place for students to grow, and a place for them to have a Christian environment, and to learn how to cook, and to clean the kitchen, and clean the bathroom. Those are also good skills to have too, you know. So that's what we're doing. We're on the campus at UL, and God is doing some great things. I know that you guys are pretty familiar with that, but I want to show you our place, just to invite you over. Nick, if you can get that up. This is our place that Brother Dory was talking about. This is where we have our office, where we do all our ministry out of. This week on Monday night, like he said, we had a pancake breakfast that was a blast. We had 350 students come through there at midnight, cook pancakes. We finally kicked them out at 2. It's like, go home, you got to go home or study or something. So anytime you're in Lafayette, you want to come by and get a cup of coffee, there's a functioning Starbucks in there. It's open till about 5 o'clock in the evening. You can come by and have some coffee. We'd love to see you. We'd love to have you stop by. It's right on Johnson Street, right across from the campus, right across from UL. You can't miss it. Anytime you're in the neighborhood, feel free to stop in and say hello and have a cup of coffee with us. So like Brother Dory was talking about, this fall, or this last year, we had a foundation in Lafayette that pledged $100,000 in matching grants towards paying off the building. And we did pretty well, got up around, I think it was around 60, 70,000 by September. And but then there was, a hurricane. You may have heard about it. There was a hurricane, and everything was just, messed up. And Eric was thinking about, just kind of calling it off, throwing it